All right, you're asking yourself, why am I looking at Brian's refrigerator? So one, thank you to Gary for pointing out the orientation of the video. So there are some issues between the iPhone and YouTube and stuff, and I don't notice it because the iPhone auto flips the orientation when I look at it. But Operation Ladybug Part 2, 1,500 ladybugs. I have aphids from hell. They're pretty active because I just got back from the store and they're warming up, but you put them in the fridge and makes them sleep. And the back says, we've given you 1,800 in case of mortality loss. So that's they'll be implemented later tonight. So I'm gonna splice a couple things together, get a quick vid outside, and then that's it for today. But anyways, ladybugs are coming. All right, pop back outside. So these things aren't handling the heat. They're little puny cucumbers. I'm gonna try to put my big head in the shadow. The other plants are doing really well. I've been letting them sit outside for a couple days. They need to get transplanted. It's just been way too darn hot. But I mean, these are, like I said before, these are all suckers that I cut. So got a variety of the different ones. Nothing really special going on here. The carrots just keep growing. They're doing well. Ginger root is actually sprouting really, really well. Radishes popping up. They're handling the heat pretty well. Zucchini, I need to chop about half of that thing down. There's so many leaves that one, all the flowers aren't getting pollinated, and two, it's just growing leaf and not food. So that's tomorrow morning's endeavor because it's getting hot out here already. It's probably about 95. I'm gonna try to make it short because it's hot. Cucumber plant is slowly dying. There's a couple growing. Nothing special to see there. Here you go. You can see all the aphids just everywhere. So the key is to spray it down with water, get them loosened up or have them fall off, drop off the ladybugs around dusk because they don't fly at night apparently. All my tomatoes are blah, blah, blah. They are continuing to split. That one's starting to rot a little back there, so I'm gonna be picking some of these and making salsa this weekend. Look at this one. It's just hot. That's all there is to it. But the pepper plants are taking off. Like I said, there's tons of peppers on here that are growing, but the aphids are just tearing it up. Some of the peppers are rotting just because of heat. I mean, because you're supposed to turn red, so it is what it is when you live in California. These two jalapeno plants are over 6 feet tall, nearing the 7-foot mark. Doing really well, lots of buds. And no aphids on this one, which is really weird, but I'm happy about that. Chocolate sprinkle is doing really well. Lots of things all over the place. Lots of ripe ones, varying in size. I mean, that's really tiny. That's like the size of a green pea. More growing at the bottom. The plant's getting a little dry because just because of the heat. So even though these are upside down, so the ones that are more towards the top are very green. These are trying to dry out and go in the other direction. They're trying to do well, but when they touch in the plastic, it's pretty warm at the top. The red pear, there's a couple ready to pick. It's only fruited like 4 or 5 tomatoes. With the cooler weather this last week, a few more have popped up. I don't expect this one to do much more. The Havasu pepper, this is the other one that's got aphids from hell. Technically the aphids will spread everywhere. They like the hot peppers. This dragon cayenne, no, hot cayenne. No aphids. I mean, there might be a couple as it touches this. So, but this plant just started going crazy. There's your indigos. They're turning a nice dark maroon, red, purple. This plant needs some trimming, but it's still going. There's probably like 30 ripened grape tomatoes. This is an early girl. It's got some tomatoes in here again, making salsa. And then these, oh, the other one was midnight snacks. These are indigos. They're about the same, but they're twice as big. They're about the size of a plum. So, I mean, there's a good note there. Lots of little tomatoes all hanging up nice and neat, and a couple split, a couple orange. This one is just, I don't know, it's just dying out. Towards the top is nice and green and bright, and I mean, they get circulation 24/7, so it's not for lack of water. A couple of them here rotten from the heat. Again, I'm gonna go picking this weekend, so, but I got a fair amount of tomatoes, good batch of salsa. The Big Berthas, these are your long green peppers, so, I mean, these have all just popped up in the last week, so, I mean, pretty good size. This one's got 6 or 8. There's some hiding back there. And this one's got a few. This one's pretty good size. I mean, another week, this one will probably be ready to eat. I need to go in and do some stringing up, because like you see this one laying down. But anyways, just a quick video. That's all we got going on this week. It's hot, and stick a fork in it. I'm done.